Welcome to Terry's Kitchen, where we talk food, faith, and family. Today we are doing Table Talk Thanksgiving Memories. Today this is airing on Thanksgiving Day, and we want to wish all of our family and friends and those that are watching a happy Thanksgiving. So just wanted to talk about those memories I had growing up for our Thanksgiving. A tradition that we have is to do stuffing balls versus stuffing the turkey. And that we're kind of known for, Mom makes a wonderful stuffing ball and dressing ball, and I've taken over that when we're all gathered around and preparing the turkey. The kids, Cody, and when he's in town, likes to help me make the stuffing balls, and Casey or Catherine, so that's a lot of fun. You know, something that our family does now, we always watch on Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, What's Cooking. And it's a story about 4 families, and you don't realize it, but they live on this block. And it shows each different types of traditions in their families. So we've been watching that, how many years?
No, quite a while.
Chris and Ron are like, oh no, we've got to watch this movie. But Catherine and I love it, and so it just.
Well, they focus in on the food, and Catherine's like, I like the Mexican turkey the best.
Yeah. So the Hispanic family, you know, she puts vegetables and carrots, and you know, I may even do pineapple, and how she's stuffing that bird. And there is an Asian family, and how their tradition is that half of the turkey is the Asian by putting the spices, and then the other is the American version of Thanksgiving. And another family is I think more preppy, and you know, they're kind of fancy of I think mushroom stuffing, and then another family is I think more like us, more traditional. But it's just kind of nice to watch the dynamics and of each family, and we all have, you know, our unique dynamics. So Ron, how was it growing up for you with Thanksgiving?
Well, my mother and her sister always got together on holidays, and we had, initially it was just my older brother and then Brian came along 10 years later, so he was kind of at the tail end of all this. But Aunt Louise had 5 kids, and that was just a thrill just to go, you know, whether they came to our house or we went to their house. I preferred going to their house, but anyway, Aunt Louise had restaurants and could put out a pretty big spread, and they both worked with each other, and they did whatever they needed to do. They weren't pie bakers, so I was never a big pie fan growing up. I am now, but that's because I know somebody who makes real pies. But anyway, there were different things, like Mom would stuff the turkey, which I never ate because it just didn't look too good to me. And the balls are good. I don't eat a lot of them. It's not my thing, but we had a lot more garnishes, though. The black olives, green olives, different cut vegetables. What else was there?
So you would actually do a fancy relish tray.
Well, relish tray, or they'd be in different bowls around the table. So like cut carrots might be in one bowl, and black olives might be in another.
Artichoke hearts.
Yes.
Was it pickled artichoke hearts?
Yes, yes.
I remember that when I came into the family, and I liked my mother-in-law Bee's stuffing, and because we never ate stuffing that was stuffed in the bird, we always had the stuffing balls, so it was kind of nice having that.
Well, didn't Mom use sage too? And
yes, she used sage in her dressing, and sometime I'll put the dressing balls on video, but it's kind of hard to, you need that turkey broth for me to do my stuffing balls. So did you all, you had told me when Aunt Louise and all of you all would get together that you would, it was fine china would set the table.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, one year for Christmas, I think Aunt Louise bought Mom a new set of china. They were very good with one another, and they did special things. And yes, in the beginning, we always had china, and the table was, and with that many people, we had a couple of tables, obviously. But towards the end, though, when they got older, it switched over to paper plates. But I'm talking like, like 80s and whatnot. So it was different. But we try to do that with the kids too, because, and I think it makes a difference. Cody still remembers that. Catherine remembers it. She's not as apt to go that direction. She's fine with paper plates. So. Well,
and as Ron said, we're all about, family and those traditions that you make. Right. And so I remember, bringing out that fine china, and they do remember that. But we too have transitioned into paper plates, and because poor Ron is the dishwasher, and it makes a lot, because a turkey dinner is the easiest dinner, I think, to make if you're making a holiday meal. And but
it isn't ham.
I think so. We've just always done turkey. You always did
well, from
turkey.
the cleanup perspective, a turkey is the greasiest thing I've ever seen after they get done. I mean, you've got grease all over the place, so you better have some Dawn or something to cut through all that mess.
Yes.
We do have a dishwasher, though. That helps. But still, the big pans and all that.
It does make a mess. But it's memories made.
If she cooks, I'll clean. So we've had that arrangement for years.
It definitely works. And so as we're, and you're preparing your Thanksgiving meal, I certainly hope that you're making memories with your family. And we certainly do appreciate and are very thankful that we are doing these YouTube videos, and that you take the time to watch them. And we just want to wish all of you all a wonderful,
very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, most definitely. Thank you for liking our videos, sharing, subscribing. We do appreciate it. Blessings.